wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Estadio José Alvalade in Lisbon, a really impressive arena, named of course in honour of the founder of its occupants, Sporting Lisbon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reach.
Chance to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the through ball is intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lovely feet. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Has a goal! That's offside. Yes, it is. Belgium, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gorgeous control there. Aimed in toward... Gets up to head! Goal! Belgium! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Belgium break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Maguire. Suits are in a good position. He's come in hard. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Out towards the flank. It's De Bruyne. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Pinged one through here. To meet it! Sticks away! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Belgium are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Belgium take a 2-goal lead, goes for goal! Yes! And already they're specialist from there, so much to aim at.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Belgium take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Tielemans, cut out in the nick of time. Gabriel. Belgium have hit a quick-fire double here. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time.
As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Belgium are cruising it at half-time. It's one! Gabriel. Chance to shoot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Lukaku. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Has he picked him out? It's corner. Fernandez. It's on the back foot, and he's surging through. It has got through to him. Real chance! And in it goes!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's De Bruyne. A buccaneering run from the defender. Up he gets! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been a
massive leap! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. That's a promising ball. Tries a shot! Pinged forward. Gabriel. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Surely! Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Timely intervention. Lukaku, De Bruyne. Lukaku already with a hat-trick. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tielemans. Diogo Dalot. Gabriel. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings it to a close. Belgium enjoy their perfect day. Their victims Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Maracanã. It is a vast stadium, which many, and rightly so, consider the spiritual home of the world game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these... Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. That's good defending, very good defending. And now the breakaway. Manuha. Hakimi plays it forward. Oh, good take in a good area. Chip through. Not offside that time. And the through ball is intercepted. Safety. Tries to get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to... And for a moment time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
And it's Koke. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Jimenez. Still goalless at the moment. Brahim Diaz. And Morocco could break here.
Jimenez simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Lookman. Hakimi. Hakimi drives it forward. That intervention was very necessary. Lookman. What an adventurous run from a defender. Here it is, shapes to shoot! And he's there to hoof it away. Forward it goes. Decent progress down the left. Manuha. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. That is terrific skill. Shooting chance! Hoists it high. Good ball over the top. Manuha. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets it out to the wing. Gets away from his opponents. And he's cut it out. That's a good ball to find him. Well played, he saw that coming. Face to face with the keeper. Has a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it. One small half of football. Still had its moments. Ultimately produced just one goal. Really decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a promising ball. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Brahim Diaz plays it out to the wing. Anuaha. He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Morocco have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lookman! Timely intervention. Anuaha. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Time and again they are repelled. Anuaha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That'll be a throw. Brahim Diaz could cross it here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Goes for goal! He's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And through to the goalkeeper. Anuaha. Brahim Diaz. He wasn't being fooled. And the shot! Missed by a fraction. Solid goal! Knocks it away. Gets up to head it! And the ball's come out. Plays it out to the flank. be a throw-in. Hakimi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Into the box. Great leap! Sticks it away! They are right back in business. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Brahim Diaz. Two minutes to be added on. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in goes looking. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been levered clear. Final seconds, this has to be it. And the referee brings it to a close. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. I think is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Calabria. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Rudiger. Calabria. Rudiger. Musa. Now the counter. Modric looking to run onto it. There's no flag. Keeps everyone guessing. Kovacic. And it's Modric. Shah. Now it's Kovacic. It's one! This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. Knocks it away. Turns and goes back. Dashing forward at pace. Needed a better pass there. Rudiger. Mbappe. Gonzalez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Shah. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Mbappe. It's come through. Chance! There is the breakthrough! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Madrid break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really...
Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Courtois will lay claim to that. Joe. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Shah. Mbappe. He could be in here. Kovacic. Defenders on the back foot. Modric. Madrid are in control here on the brink of half-time. He's gone for it! It's a bit of try. Modric goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Courtois can pick that up. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Calapi. Rudiger. Tulelo. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Here we are, as they go for half-time. They didn't really come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Madrid head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Hoists it forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tulelo. Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making them...
Goes for goal! And with that goal comes comfort. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And here's Modric. Crosses it in low. Timely intervention. Valverde.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Modric, and it's played forward. Good take, and he's had a look. Calapi. Joe. Gonzalez. Joe. Plays it out to the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's had a shot! Modric. Rudiger. Valverde. Joe. Now surely! Mbappe, and the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And the header! And he's got shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tulelo. It's got through to him. Has a pop! That's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's the chance to counter. And the shot! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Croatia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Joe. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Joe! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Gets it back.
Croatia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Croatia have a free kick. Two minutes to be added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Hoists it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this.
And a header! Just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Tielemans gets it back. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Lukaku.
Nicely worked.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne brings the ball forward.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up for a header! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well weighted, cuts it out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lam. To get it forward quickly. Tielemans. Lukaku. And he's shown him a clean... He's one-on-one, surely! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Arnautovic. Lukaku has pinged one through here. Towering header! And the second time! To outwit the keeper, but paid off target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
towards the flank, hoists it forward. And now Arnautovic looking to run onto it. Time to deliver. Gets into some space. Has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried there.
Now surely! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. De Bruyne. It's out for a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Lukaku. De Bruyne. No goals as yet. Tielemans. Lahm. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. Lahm. And here's Arnautovic. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And the ball is out of play. And here's Lukaku, loses his balance and loses the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through. That's for the one to try. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Belgium have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Well, we're already into the second period.
Belgium playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lahm. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Ball through needs to be good here. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Austria are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
They did it! The breakthrough arrives at last! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
He gets past his man, looking to get within range. Well, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to hoof it away. Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
So here comes the substitution.
Belgium really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
And Nautovic. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's nice. Looking to go deep. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And here's the chance to counter. Battles to win it back. And here's Arnautovic. That intervention was very necessary.
Austria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lukaku gets flagged offside.
Belgium merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Meunier. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's Meunier. Meunier. Time added on will be... Has a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And there goes the final whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
At the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Goretzka drives it forward. Guerrero. And here's Kane.
Surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And it's Guerrero. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Massive lead! He's had a look, has a pop! It's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
And here's Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Guerrero. Trying to get there. Goretzka. Can he deliver? Has a goal! Oh, attempts. That's the wrong outcome.
Jimmy really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
It out wide. Modric. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Kane was on a run down the left wing. Oh, good interception.
Kane really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Guerrero. And it's Goretzka. Kane. And now the breakaway. He's pinged one through here. That's the through chance! He's going after it. Modric. Plays it out to the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Swung over into the middle. Can he get the shot away? He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a brilliant interception. He's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Tries to dink it in. And it's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Modric. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's the goalkeepers to play. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Here's Kane. Kane spreads it towards the left. Gets up to head it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Will be a throw-in.
Kimmich. And here's the chance to counter. Goes long. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out to the right. Deep cross. And he's there to hoof it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his teammate.
Kimmich.
Forward. What does he try from here? Goretzka. And here's Kane. Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And a play for a throw. Stankovic. Kovacic. That's the throw. And it's Kovacic. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lahm. Tar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Hits one!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. And it's hoisted clear. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes.
Kimmich.
Antovic. Played back in. Gets good distance on it. Up to meet it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Bruno Fernandes. The side especially adventurous early on. Oh, some tackle that. Challenge, but well within the laws.
defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Now the cross. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Done very well to intervene.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Hoists it forward. Kings it out wide. Steered it. Great lead! Another chance! They've done it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He gets past his man. It's on a plate. Big chance! That's a good ball. Real chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been...
Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gilson. Played into space out wide. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bruno Fernandes goes for goal!
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
It's a decent ball. That intervention was very necessary. Played it short. Turns and goes back. In with a header! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Chelsea are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Looks to dink one in. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Going through. Quick cut. He's had a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's in! And he's there to hoof it away. Gabriel.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well read, he sorted that out. He can get that clear. Plays a clever pass. And it's got through. It's a throw in. Throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Rashford drives it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goal at his mercy, and
somehow he's missed it.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can boost their energy levels now.
Massive lead! Gorgeous control there. Hit into the middle. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Rashford. Rashford. It's a loose ball. Looking to break out here. Hoists it forward. And here's Rashford. No foul, says the referee. It's good distance on it. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very massive lead! Harmlessly behind.
Alaba. Lam. Gets wrestled off the ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward it goes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's come through. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
So it is still 0-0. Well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Turns and goes back. Hoists it high. Looks to... Heads it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Managed to get it away. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Back into the middle. Looking to get within range. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now, can he capitalise? Oh, going for goal! And it's a goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And the shot! And his urge to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lookman. Oh, that's neat. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's managed to get himself offside. It has got through to him. Alaba. Up for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a foul, free kick's been given. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Austria head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Austria can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Knocks it away. And the finish! This could fall anywhere. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Tries to get it clear. Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
He's through. Just about up to power now. Udidi. Cuts it out. Decent looking ball. Chance to break. Lookman gets the better of his man. He's made sure that that won't get through. This has gone, that's foul. Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alaba. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Without complication. Puts it back. Shot goal!
Austria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Udidi. Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Austria merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lookman. Gets away from his opponent. Surely it shapes to shoot! That's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's going to be another corner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Arnautovic. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to cut it out. Played out to the right. Whipped it again. Shakes the volley it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. And it ends all scrum. Your reflections then, Jim?
Austria certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. Has a hit! Danger averted for now. Joe. Gileson. A real chance to break. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hit it massively!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that is a chance! And he heaves it forward. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
And he's there to clear it. Chance to shoot! Pedro Neto. It's Christian. Has a hit! Enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Weak strength, too strong for his opponent. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mondi. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal cannot keep hold of the ball. Has a pop!
It's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper just received an A+ grade.
Hit long and direct. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Forward it goes. Joe. Vitolo tries to get it forward quickly. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Hoists it forward. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Ruben Dias. Joe. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well positioned to make that interception. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. It's being played forward. And it's played forward. He's had a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Vitolo. Puts in a cross, going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, no sport half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Portugal deserved to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same set.
Has a pop! Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Strike, hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Needed a better pass there. Joe. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo.
Chelsea have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Portugal ahead here by what is still the only goal. Tries to stroke it through, and he's there to cut it out. Pedro Neto. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It has gone through to him. Looks to clip it, shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's played forward. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Gets away from his opponent. Ronaldo is onto it and can take it up. And it's kicked out by a stubborn defence. Very well to intervene. João Cancelo gets it back. Vitolo. Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. It's a brilliant interception. Pedro Neto.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. One behind for a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well played, he saw that coming.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Aimed in towards towering header. That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Into the last 5 minutes. Could be a chance here. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Neves.
Here it is, there's a goal! It's in! That has raised the roof!
Portugal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. And that's it. Portugal not on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.